homesteaders. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jess. Welcome to the Bear River Homestead. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make some super quick and easy essential oil shower discs that are absolutely wonderful for any sort of respiratory sinus issues that may come to call this time of year. I'm battling it right now. I feel like horse poop. So I decided to show you how to make these because I am going to be using them over the next few days. But before we get too far into the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, okay? That way you can stay up to date on all of our latest videos. Also, if you are dreading flu season like I am, go ahead and hit the like button as well. In today's product, we are going to be using peppermint oil. Very, very good for sinuses and the respiratory system. As well as eucalyptus oil. Again, super good for your sinuses and respiratory system. Now, I am using the Now brand of essential oils. I'm not going to tell you what brand to choose. It seems like everybody and their mother has their own line of essential oils these days. I have been very happy with the Now brand. I've been using them for, gosh, probably 15 years now. That makes me sound really old. But I've been very happy with them. If you have a friend or family member that is selling Young Living or doTERRA and you're happy with the product, you know, stick with it. Use whatever you like. The recipe is going to work the same regardless of the brand, okay? So in just a minute, I'll be back and I'll show you how to whip up these absolutely wonderful shower discs that can be complete lifesavers this time of year. All right, guys, so we are ready to make up our shower discs, and this is what you're going to need. I have 1 cup of baking soda, and in this little container here, I have 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and half a teaspoon of salt, and these are going to be your binding agents, okay? Your baking soda is going to be what absorbs the essential oils. I also have about 1/3 cup of water. You may need more, you may need less. We're going to be looking for a consistency that's pretty thick paste. And because my silicone mold is out in the cellar with all my other soap making supplies and I don't want to go out the snow to get it, I'm using a muffin tin lined with the muffin liners. And that's just going to make getting the discs out so much easier. So first thing we're going to do, add our baking soda. Then our cornstarch and salt mixture. I'm telling you guys, this really could not be any easier. We're just going to combine those. All right, now we're going to slowly begin adding our water. Remember, it's easier to add more if you need to than to take away. So I'm going to continue adding my water until I have a nice thick paste. And we'll be back when we are ready to add the oils. Okay, so we have our paste ready to go. It's nice and thick. Now we are going to add our essential oils. Another way of doing this, you could actually go ahead and pour this mixture into your muffin liners and let the disc dry and then add your essential oils on top. If you want to be a little more precise about how much oil goes into each disc, I'm not that worried about it. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my oil. I'm going to start with our eucalyptus, and we're going to do 10 drops in here. Okay, well, that was 11. And my big bottle of peppermint doesn't have the little dropper thingy on top. So I just kind of eyeball it. You can use an eyedropper if you would like, if you want to be more precise. I would go with about 10 drops of peppermint as well. All right. We're going to give this a quick stir and get it into the muffin. Okay, so here are our finished shower discs. Now I'm going to let these dry for at least 24 hours. We got 7 discs out of that batch. You want to be sure when you're filling up your liners that you don't go more than 1/2 inch thick or you're going to have issues with the centers staying moist. If you don't want to wait the full 24 hours, you can pop these in the oven on a super low setting for about 30 to 45 minutes until they're nice and dry, but you do have to keep an eye on them. Alright guys, so that is it for today. Super quick and simple. Believe me, these little shower discs are absolute lifesavers when you're sick, especially if you're a mom or a dad and you don't actually get downtime. These things are amazing. You throw one in the shower with you, turn it up to as hot as you can stand, and just let all of those essential oils permeate your skin, get up in your sinuses. It really absolutely works wonders. One point, actually 2 points that I want to mention. First off, if you're going to be using these with kids, omit the eucalyptus oil, okay? Eucalyptus is extremely safe. However, children are more sensitive to essential oils than adults are. And you may be able to do a couple of drops of eucalyptus, but for kiddos, I always recommend just go with straight peppermint. They're going to get, very similar benefits. It smells like candy cane, so they'll love it. And then you don't have to be as worried. Second point, I've seen a lot of people posting on Facebook and the internet about using camphor. Camphor is very beneficial, especially for aches and pains, but it can be extremely dangerous. So I highly recommend that unless you are very seasoned, in which case you're probably not going to be watching this video anyway, I would not use camphor until you have done a lot of education, taken some classes, and talked to folks that have been dealing with oils for many, many years, because unfortunately camphor can be quite dangerous. Okay, that's my soapbox for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do be sure to like the video and subscribe. Once we hit our first 100 subscribers, I'm going to be doing our first giveaway. Woo! And the prize is something that rhymes with Last Byron. It's kind of hard to rhyme with. Oh, you'll have to guess what it is. Anyway, be sure to subscribe. Check back often for our new videos. I'm going to go jump in a hot shower because I feel like horse poop. And as always, guys, happy homesteading.